negotiated deal made with a healthy eating business who can't name at present till the business actually starts itself. However, they will be paying £1,500 rent in collateral for selling their products.
Of the 100 students who took part in our survey, 75% of them were very interested in our London SU bar. In our secondary research, figures show that over 100,000 students are attending universities in the City of London. Multiple universities are located near to our SU bar, such as Middlesex University, Queen Mary's, UCL, London Met, and the City of London Uni. This will benefit our business as, based on our questionnaire findings, it relates to the act that 75% of students are interested in this type of student union. This is where our proposed London SU bar will be based. As you can see, it is an open area located in Finsbury Park. A great benefit to this location is that Liverpool Street and Moorgate tube stations are very close to the location. This enables easy access for all London universities to come here, as most tube lines run through these two stations.
Based on the market today, we have identified that there is a huge gap for a business as unique as ours to come into. In the market field of ours today, there are your regular student unions, other local bars, clubs and cafes. London SU will bring together the best of all these three fields in one, which is suited to everybody's needs.
Our business will attract a lot of university students, considering we will be located fairly close to a number of London universities. This makes our SU highly accessible. A weakness to our SU would be the increase of virtual students, as many students seem to not want to visit their student union or universities and prefer to stay at home and do their work. We have many opportunities to grasp with our business idea. Based on the size of our SU bar, we can not only have it open during term times, it can be open all year round for students to come during their summer break. It can also be hired out for functions and parties. One of the major threats that can affect us toward this idea is the fact that the government has risen university fees, leaving the number of students to apply for university at an all-time low. Thus, we could take this as an opportunity and try to work around it in the future, maybe opening new doors for the business. A major political issue would be the higher fees being charged by universities from the next academic year. Economical issues would include restrictions on student grants and implementation of higher fees, creating the need for students to find part-time jobs to fund their studies. In addition to this, minimum wage level is now higher for students and there is an increased cost of living. There are a number of social issues, such as a decrease in the number of young people and potential full-time students. There is also an increase in the number of students working part-time and therefore not accessing the student representative or commercial social activities. There is an increase in mature daytime and part-time students, and there is also an increase in binge drinking impacting on student performance in community relations. The technological issues would include an increase in online activity leading to reduction in personal visits by students to the university and an increase in distance learning opportunities. There is also a potential for developing online interactive representation in commercial services and a potential for online advertising. The poor location of most student union services should be considered as a major environmental issue. The legal problems to be considered would include an investment required in terms of training to meet health and safety legislation compliance requirements. The employment rights legislation impact on terms and conditions of all types of employment contracts, and additional associated costs will be another problem. The Securities Industries Act and applying for licenses that could include building and liquor licensing will mean even more cost. We will be using a number of marketing opportunities such as email sent within the university websites and creating event pages on Facebook. There will also be posters put up around and flyers given out within all London universities.
The startup cost is £17,801, which will be provided by the co-owner from the £25,000 initial investment. The startup cost is not very high, as we're not planning to buy the building, rather renting 2 floors in the building, which allows us to save near £1 million and keep cover of all our costs and regain the money that has been invested in the business.
The profit and loss account shows that after the first year of sales, the business will make a net profit of £10,572. In the second year, if the conditions stay the same, the net profit will be around £22,313, which is twice the profit from the first year. From the profit and loss account, it can be seen that as long as we can promote Party Night and the London Bar at the beginning of the university year, the greater its effect.
The reason we want you to be part of our business is to use your vast knowledge and company links to help generate more income for the London SU. The £15,000 will be used as an unplanned cost and future investment to improve the business, in which you will have a great say where the money should be invested into. And from the profit and loss account, it can be seen that this business will be highly profitable from your initial investment, as you are likely to regain your investment within the first 5 years.